See how this goes. I really need to fix this chair. Well, 1 minute. Just somebody's having fun outside. A 4-wheeler. Well, I see people are coming in. So hello everybody who is here. I'm gonna probably be this entire time. Like I said in my earlier video, it's gonna be my first time going live, so it's gonna be new for all of us. Actually, let me just see here. There we are. Perfect. So yeah, I want to take to check out the belt because I know I was burning that like crazy when I had it in the swamp. So I'm expecting a bit of carnage. Maybe. We'll see. But otherwise, hopefully everyone is doing well and staying safe, I guess, as much as you can. But also to anybody who's still working, thank you for being essential. Utah, you know, Hector, I was at Utah like crazy. I don't know what it is, but it just seems very beautiful out there. And I've never been to it. I think I drove through it at one point, but I come visit Utah at some point. It's just one of those bucket list items, you know? I'm going to start taking this cover off. So, Wisconsin, what's up? Yeah, Wisconsin, you guys are right above me. My one brother actually lives up near Madison, so I'm out there quite often come winter time for spring. Yes, there seems like there is lots to do in Utah between visiting lakes or off-roading and stuff like that. I really want to just start traveling more this summer. I'll see if I can, but work schedule, you know. I would hope so. I'm gonna say, or take a wild guess and say the audio is working, or is you guys is that hopefully. If you can't hear me, let me know. Tell me to talk louder or talk quieter. Eau Claire, yeah, I've been up near there, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I've been near. It's pretty much the word. I had an ex who had a cabin up there, so we would go all the time in the winter for New Year's. But of course, every time I would go up there, I never had a 4-wheeler or a snowmobile at the time, so I was stuck inside at the cabin, which it was still kind of peaceful. But I'm definitely have to be running around and doing stuff. Oh my god, there is so much crud on this thing. So much. The drive shaft is like entangled with reeds and other garbage that was in the swamp. There's a reason why people don't like to go mudding or go into the swamp, and this is one of them. It's just the nastiness everywhere. Let's see how this belt looks. We can cover off. Here we go. Ooh, quite a bit of debris in this thing. Honestly, belt doesn't seem all that. Let me get my light here. Oh. Oh, they're there. It's definitely been worn. So when I bought this thing, the guy told me it had a stage 2 clutch in it. But I can't. Doesn't really seem like it's been touched. So may have lied, may not have. I don't know. Don't really care. Still got it for a good enough price, but he definitely used and abused this thing before I even had it. Well, honestly, the belt actually seems like it's in pretty good shape for as much as I was burning it. So video view in the mud. I usually have mine in low range when it's just. Yeah, I was definitely in high gear for. So I'm gonna wanna. Oh yeah. That's better. There. Oh, just dropped it on my laptop. There's a park out near me. It's maybe like an hour away, and they just opened up today. Thankfully, they were closed for most of April, actually all of April, and they usually stay open during the winter months. But they opened back up for May, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm going to try and make it out one of these days, maybe next weekend if it's not too badly raining. But I definitely want to get new brakes on this thing before going out, and maybe put a winch on the front of it. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get a spare belt, because it's always good to have a spare belt, especially if you do the kind of crap that I do. Anyways, I kind of want to take this brake off now. Okay, I either have to get a new wheel for this, or I don't know. I'm missing a wheel on my thing, on my stool, and it's not fun because it keeps falling over on me. I don't know what this is. Let me grab my bracket set here. So hopefully everyone is doing well and enjoying this wonderful time that we're living in, because this will all be in history books one day. And it's going to be weird. It'll be very weird. When we look back on this and see if we could have done anything different or whatever, but I don't know. I don't really like to talk too much about what we can and cannot do, because some things are just out of our hands. Let's see how bad these brakes are, because they're pretty low on the line. That's good to hear. Oh boy. Bunch of garbage. There's so much garbage in these brake pads. Yeah, I think on the 15th that'll be good. You're the one I've been talking to on Instagram, right? Yeah. Definitely want to get up there at some point and hit the trails. I've been looking at getting the registration for this thing for Wisconsin, so that'll be fun. I definitely definitely want to start, like I said, exploring places, going to go see new trail systems, and just seeing this beautiful country that it is. But first, I need new brakes because these pads are little low, and brake pads are fairly cheap. So toss those aside. They're not the lowest brake pads that I've had. This one is pretty low. This one was from a Yamaha. I had one that was like punched all the way through, like the cylinder punched a hole perfectly circled through it all the way. This one is, there's like nothing on the, like it's completely gone. It even started digging into metal. Don't ask me why I collect brake four-wheelers. Just something I do, and I throw them on my chair. So, all right, let's get this body panel or panel up here and take a look at what we got going on. I took out most of the bolts earlier. I just have two to remove. This should be interesting to see how much mud is up underneath here. Camera. Yeah, you can see I already pulled out a bunch of mud from underneath the engine here, and there's still plenty more, like here. So let's see what else, what other surprises this thing has for us. Well, maybe I shouldn't have left this middle one for last, but whatever. Oh my God. There is a whole tree under here. I think it's supposed to rain tonight. I think I'm just going to leave this thing outside. Yeah, I think I'll leave this thing outside. Let me pop out these metal. What? That metal washer ain't coming out. Yeah, this is not for me. This is from the guy previous. I mean, okay, this tree here is from me. This here is from me for sure. But like this stuff is not for me. Yo, what is this? Oh, that's a battery terminal. Gross. Yeah, this is definitely why people don't like to go mudding. But it's so much fun. Yeah, I'm I hear you. It's for 5 minutes of fun, you spend 5 hours cleaning it. So it is. Yeah, do the trails up there in Wisconsin have like mud holes, or is it pretty much just all clean trails? Because from what I've noticed, they're usually just like logging roads. I should probably be doing this outside. I'm not getting my gloves anymore. I'm dirty. All right, I'm gonna go toss this thing outside, and I will be right back. Yeah, definitely have to clean it every time. I mean, so our road usually floods, rains. So I drove it through the flooded water the other day, but even that didn't help, it seems like. So, all right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna toss this outside. Alright, that is back. Alright, let's see what other fun goodies we can find under here. I basically found like a log earlier. Oh, this is just tasty under here. Yo, plate under here. I don't know why that plastic piece is here. The plastic piece feels like it's just here for, I have no idea. Oh, this is, and there's like a unplugged wire down here. I don't know what it's for. Might be for the seatbelt there. There are some mud holes. Yeah. See the mud holes. I can understand why you wouldn't want to go through them because you never know. Even if you like put a stick in it to check how deep it is, it might just end up being a swamp or a hole somewhere else, depending on where you prodded it and poked it. So, but yeah, there's a lot of garbage up in here. I almost want to put this thing like up on its back end and pressure wash underneath it. Oh, geez. Yeah, so I need to order brakes for it. I'll get a spare for it just to have it. In case that one does break, so I can at least have a spare one on the trail. And I also have to do an alignment on this thing. Is what it is. Alignment. Alignments are fairly easy to do for the most part. I don't want to lose these bolts, so I'm going to put them back in. Oh, there's so much crud in here. What did I do? Why like this? Apparently, I just want to drive into every mud hole. I think I don't know what this is for. It might be for the seatbelts. Let me see if there's one on this side. No? Those are the coolant lines. That's more of a tree. There's so much garbage in here. Oh, that's a stick. Yeah. Good swamp on my floor. Yeah, that is why we have insurance for sure. And I have not actually replaced this truck. Funny enough, I've been contemplating doing it because I'm one of those guys who drives around with it full volume. Both tires. Yeah. But yeah, so I have touched my speakers, and I've heard a lot of guys actually end up blowing theirs out. So I like I said, I'm having blown mine out for how loud I listen to my music, and I don't listen to like quiet music. Mine's usually got a little kick, as you can say. So I don't know. I want to replace them. It's just finding a good quality speaker for a good cost effective price, I guess you can say. So yeah, the Razor Impulse so just okay, yeah. So I so if anyone sees the comments, C Therapy is actually my father's channel. So he wants me to do his brakes. That's how you brake. And with the Chevy, yes, the Chevy will brake. But hi, father. Yeah, that's what I was seeing with the Polaris is that you tow a little bit, but this one is I'm probably going to do a video on it, but the one wheel is like when you put the steering wheel straight, you'll see the one is straight and the one is pretty much like all the way out. It's quite interesting, and it definitely pulls hard right, so you got to always do it left. Wait, you say speakers or spark plugs? Oh, yes, but I did do my spark plugs, and that was a whole fiasco itself. I ended up doing my spark plugs and coil packs around like the 55, 58,000 mile mark. And I used aftermarket coil packs, and those failed on me. And I ended up having another misfire and went back to OEM. So if you're going to do your spark plugs on a EcoBoost F-150, go OEM or high quality. Just save yourself the headache right now. So, but yeah. I really think this one wire is for the seatbelts. Because the guy before me took the seatbelts out of it and put in the 5-horn harnesses, which, gotta say, come in handy for show. Let's see. Let me grab my phone here and see what else I can dig up underneath here. This is. Can I get this plate off? Oh no, this plate is welded on. That is not coming off. And there's. I just pulled this thing out from underneath somewhere. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna stick this wire back up in here. I don't know what it's for. I'll have to look it up later. So much garbage under here. This is great. You did your speaker. What kind of speakers did you go with when you replaced them? Because I definitely want good sound quality. Because, like I said, I tend to listen to more thumping music. So, but it. Yeah. This is exactly how you clean your stuff right here. You just go through it and reach up in there and pull it all out, right? I wish this back skid plate comes with quality, but it doesn't because it is welded on, unfortunately. I don't know how half the swamp. I was just slicing it all, I guess, when I was getting out. I'm just slicing the mud. I'm glad I put this piece of cardboard here so I can just pick it up and throw it outside later. This is enjoyable. But boat speakers there, waterproof. I don't plan on sinking my truck anytime soon. But I could speaker. It would be cool to put speakers in the RZR. That would be nice. Listen to music while out riding. Maybe I'll look into getting a set of those. Oh wow. Oh wow. I did Pioneer in the front last year. Okay, you liking the Pioneers in the front? Do you think they got any better sound quality than the stocks do? Kenwood are pretty good brands, so. This is. There's just like a whole stack of mud right here. This is. Glad I put a glove on. I'm very glad I put a glove on. Whoops. Oh, that's the oil filter. Okay. I was like, that's a weird spot for a starter. Oh, that's where to put them. This is fantastic. This is delicious. I wish this plate would unbolt, but no. Someone had put it in. Okay. Oh, you got you put the touchscreen in your truck. Nice. See, I don't know. I keep going back and forth whether or not I want to up center console, the center stack, because I like the simplicity of the little 4-inch screen. Were there? Yeah. Well, so it's like a harness. They're coming off like the set of wire harnesses, and they got a wire loom. It's 2 wires and just like a connector, an orange wire. It's coming off the main harness and going to yeah, it's like going into some bigger connection that goes back into. So maybe, I know there's a seatbelt light that comes on when I turn this thing on. So it might be, that would be my guess. Not into one another. They just go into the connector here, and then they go back up into a larger thing. So, I mean, maybe I could connect them together, see what happens, or just set on fire. Clarion makes boat speakers. Yeah, those are boat speakers. I don't own a boat. I have jet skis. You should know this. Faja. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because it like runs up. There's a bigger connector here, and then it comes up into the wire harness here, which looks to be the main one, because there's one that goes to the ECU box here. We just take out the driver's seat, see what happens. Push you over here, bud. Yeah, because the seat belts that would have been in here would have connected. I have to clean up this battery tray. This is not kosher in my book. It would have connected. Maybe, I don't know. So they're connected to one another. Because gotcha. So if they're not connected together, Well, I've been able to get this thing up to like 55 miles an hour. So if it's supposed to go faster than that, that'd be crazy. But I don't think so, because this one's only motor. It's not the 8 or 900. So yeah, but the light does come on. Like the seatbelt light will come on when I first turn it on. But I think it goes away, honestly. Flashing seatbelt, wrench. Yeah, the seatbelt light goes away, so I don't know. I mean, he had to disable it if he put in the harnesses and took out the seatbelt, right? Oh, I'm making a big mess here. Should probably see how you connect the. Yeah, we should put that wire there for now, I guess. Because it would suck if I all of a sudden and it didn't run or what have you, or just set on fire. But hey, that's what insurance is for, right? Dang, 70 miles an hour. What kind of engine do you have in yours? Because 70 would be awesome. I also mine goes a little bit slower because the toe is so much out that it's slowing it down. But geez, 77, like I thought 55 was quick in this thing. 70 in this thing would be crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I think it might. I don't know. Because there's not one on this side that I'm aware of. There's more mud on this side. So much mud and reeds and everything. All the mud. They don't make it easily accessible. They need to make this more easily accessible to wash out. Well, maybe on the newer ones it is, but they should know that people are going to sink these. They really should understand that. Oh, there's a starter. Found the starter. There's so much mud. Yeah, I basically have like half a swamp in here. This is great. I think when the street floods again and I go drive through it, clean out some more of it. Oh, wait. Just got a giant chunk here. Cool. She got a stick to poke in. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's definitely what you need to do 70. But for what I've used mine for, 570 is pretty good. So I'm looking at like 900s and 1000s right now and turbo to ones. I'm like, one day. Oh, I didn't even look at the name from Arkansas. What's up, bud? What'd you guys get down there, dude? Yeah, gravel. Oh, I was going down a gravel road the other day in my truck, and I forgot I had permanently disabled traction control. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, why am I? Oh, right, I took off traction control. So for sure, I know I don't have traction control anymore. But that, yeah, gravel roads can be a little squirrely. I'm gonna take off these gloves, get a little bit soapy water and clean up the inside of this belt cover. In case anyone was wondering how I take off my gloves, I have always done this, and not because the news or media has told me. This is how I do it, so my hands stay clean afterwards. But apparently that's a new concept that people don't understand how to do. There's a lot of mud in there. Need to refill my soapy water. Listening to bear. Nice. Well, you made it down there safely. Quarantine. Well, you can take your offended butt and go home, I guess. But I appreciate you tuning in. Oh, geez, that's that bad. Shooting target, eh? Well, I'm gonna need photos of that shooting target, mister. And you shooting at it. To see if you're keeping up. Seriously, there's a lot of garbage in here. Yeah, I think I was burning the belt just a little bit in here. So I will definitely get one as a spare. Because I've been out on the trail with one of my old Yamaha Wolverines, and I was out with somebody. I let them take the Kodiak that I had at the time. It was a 450 Kodiak, and I had my Wolverine. It was in decent condition, but as soon as I got to the off-road park, I decided to. The person I was with, it was their first time, so they were taking it easy, and they just saw me go right, and all of a sudden, I had no power. And, well, I lost power. It was putzing. It wouldn't go faster than like 2 miles an hour, so I limped it back to the truck, and I ended up just taking apart the carb. I had some starting on me, sprayed it into the carb, and I guess a little water got into the carburetor. But after that, it was fine. It ran for the rest of the day, and anyway, that was dumb on my part, but still had fun. And then the person I was with, I told them, follow my every move, except for if you think I'm doing something really dumb. Otherwise, trails at this place are a little technical. So one of them, I was telling them, follow me precisely down this trail. I turn around, next thing I know, there's 2 ruts from like trucks and Jeeps going through. It had the 4-wheeler. So if the ruts were like this, the 4-wheeler was like this on top of the ruts. I'm like, how did you even do this? Like, I had to go my own way. Like, this is why you don't go your own way. There was a Jeep there. He pulled up. He's like, you guys need some help? I was like, nah, I'll just drive it off. He's like, what do you mean off? I was like, just watch. So I drove it off. He didn't think I could, but I did. Yeah, this is quite nicely. Something. Yeah, there's like a bunch of buildup down here. I want to break it up and clean it up. Much better. Much, much better. Stuff is always. You know me, I always end up doing something little crazy. But something I heard the other day, I was watching so I've been really addicted to this one guy's channel. It's Matt's Off-Road Recovery in Utah. So if you guys want to go check him out, go check out his channel. Like one day I came across it, and he's got this XJ that he calls the yellow banana that he just goes and pulls people out in like the desert and the dunes and stuff like that. Awesome channel. I'm addicted to watching his videos. And where's I going with this? Oh yeah, in one of the videos he my crazy is a different level than your crazy. I was like, that's good. Okay, so yeah, it's a fun channel to watch. Honestly, I don't know why it's fun to watch people get pulled out, and then I was one of those people pulled out. But yeah, no, he was saying how your level of crazy is different than my level of crazy, and everyone's got a different level of crazy. So clean this up. It's all nice and pretty-ish on the inside. Those are just like streaks from water, but otherwise this is way more clean than what it was. Get all the particles out of here. Put this bad boy back on. How to come off? There's my 10 mil. Good point. I'm glad you brought that up. You definitely do not want water in here, or anything else for that matter. So I will. Well, I'm about to spray it with water, but yeah. It's definitely dirty. So thank you for bringing that up. Definitely a good point there. So I appreciate that. Thank you for calling me out on that one. Yep. Good call. That is some nasty stuff. I go through paper towels like crazy. There we are. All right. Definitely got that all cleaned up. There's a little stuff here. Some cable wire. Yeah. Perfect. Looking forward to it. Okay, you jackwagon. Here, I got a perfect paper towel for you, dude. You can have this one right here. Wash it for you. I'll mail it to your house. Yeah, let's not tip this one, dude. If anyone's reading the comment section, the Robert there is one of my good pals, and one of my four-wheelers before I think it was before I cleaned it up and made it all nice. I had him out riding in my house, and next thing I know, he comes around the corner and he immediately looks up at me and goes, "Is this okay?" I'm like, "What are you okay? Is the four-wheeler's fine? Are you okay?" Yeah, so that was fun. fare pretty well. But yeah, when you get back from Arkansas, you gotta let me know so we can go out, dude. Go show. Sorry, I'm talking like that. It's just what I do. I talk like a crazy person. Nope, no one did that. This is the fun part. Oh, that one 6x6 I was working on, I had to remind myself because these things are coarse. So if you, I mean, this just being plastic is basically like, I don't want to say hand tight. It's just snug it up and call it a day. Hopefully I'm sure. Yeah. So I sort of have a question for everyone who watches the channel. Have you guys enjoying my stuff? Like what I've been doing? Because I know I kind of put out some videos that are kind of out there. So like recently I put one where I was fixing a hurricane shutter basically. But normally it's because I couldn't find the video, so I decided to put it up there. Because I watched one because I was looking up how to fix one of those awnings because out here in Illinois, we really have hurricanes, we have tornadoes, and that's what this homeowner put that one up for. And someone's like, oh, if it's not rolling, just came off the wheel. I was like, well, what if it's still on the wheel? So, but otherwise, I do want to keep doing videos like this, and I'm debating throwing around the idea of doing hats. So I know every YouTuber, and I'm a YouTuber because this is kind of like a hobby of mine that I share with everyone on the internet. So I know a lot of people out there do like t-shirts or sweatshirts, do hats, not like now, but I don't know if I want to do. So if you guys think that would be cool, if you'd be willing to purchase a hat, I'm working on a design that's like an H with a hitch ball and an H and M with like a hitch ball type deal, and maybe it'll say like leaders on the back. So it'd be a hat kind of like this with that kind of strap on the back deal. And I don't know, I kind of, I'm leaning towards more the hat idea instead of t-shirts because a lot of people do t-shirts, but the hats, depending on which ones I get, because I'm probably going to try and find like USA made hats because support our economy, you know. You guys think I should do something like that where I do hats or t-shirts? Let me know, and I'll see. Because I would hate to put an order in for hats. I appreciate it. As a lot of people like to say I'm crazy, so at this point I feel I should change my name. Maybe I will. So, but yeah, so I'm debating about doing merch. This one's kind of getting digi. Oh, all right. I'll take into account that definitely for sure. let you guys know where the hat stuff came when it comes down to it. I'm still color scheme, stuff like that, style of hat. Like I said, I like that. I also wear the hat that's fitted, but I feel everyone who has touching and who has pretty well for my first live stream. And if you guys want to see, be sure to hit the like button and let me know if you want to see more live streams, especially with this whole stay-at-home stuff going on, because I'm sure y'all got families to go back to and probably wondering. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone who subscribed. Everyone, I appreciate you. And let's see if we can get to 5,000 subscribers before the summer hits, because that'd be awesome. So share my video, appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later.